Howdy, Ricardo here again. God doesn't do things willy-nilly. He has a plan. Just like many of y'all have a day planner where you sit down and you write your appointments down and you have a schedule. You have a plan. So does God. The feast of the Lord, which you will find laid out in Leviticus, I believe it's chapter 21. These are the feasts of the Lord. They're not the feasts of Israel. These are the feasts of the Lord. The Lord required Israel to observe these feasts because they would point them to Jesus Christ. Every feast points them to Jesus Christ for thousands of years, and then Jesus came and fulfilled each one of those feasts with his life, with his body. That's not going to stop. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. God is going to stick to his plan. Pentecost is the centerpiece of the seven-branched menorah. It is the highest lamp. It rises above all the other 6 lamps. It's in the middle. It is the focal point. It is the magnum opus of God. It's his greatest work. Pentecost, 50. Remember, 50 is the number of fullness. When the fullness of the Gentiles be come in, it's done. So, Jesus told the apostles to go to Jerusalem and wait on the Holy Spirit. There they are in that upper room. They're praying that night. They're having church. 120 of them, 100 something, in that upper room. A small group of Christians, just like there's a small group of us that are fellowshipping together in this. There's a small group of them. That night, all night long. They're waiting for the Holy Spirit to come down. Now reverse that. 2,000 years later, and that small group is now scattered all over the world, in every nation and every tongue, scattered all over the world, and now God is going to bring all of us back together again. That is the plan, to bring us back together again. We're going to go back to the beginning, back to the future. That's what we're going to do. God is going to take us to the throne room, to his presence. Bentley, shut up. See, Bentley's excited. God is going to reverse the situation. He's going to go from a small room, 120 folks gathered together waiting on the Holy Spirit to come down, and it's going to be millions, I hope, of us that are waiting for the Holy Spirit to go up, to take us up to our Father. And there's going to be a great family reunion. Okay? And it's all centered around this central feast. The Feast of the 50. The Feast of the Fullness. Y'all, the feasts of the Lord they're harvest feasts. They're all about harvest. And God is fixing to harvest us. We are the grain. We're the wheat. He's going to take us to his barn. That's what this is all about. The devil knows the plan. He can read and he can understand. Not as fully as we can, because we have the Holy Spirit. He doesn't. But he can read, and he's a genius. He's just a diabolical genius. But he knows what's happening. And he knows the feasts of the Lord. And he knows we're on the verge of something here. That's why you see all these things happening. These things are going to happen. And, complain as much as you will, you're not going to stop it. This is the judgment of God. And it's horrible for the earth dwellers, for the children of disobedience. What is a child of disobedience? It is a child that doesn't obey. How do you obey God? By believing in the one that He sent. John told us in the 6th chapter of his book. The great crowd that Jesus had fed the bread and the fish to. 5,000 men, probably 15,000, 20,000 people total. He fed with the 5 loaves and the 3 fishes. The next morning they were looking for Jesus. They were hungry. They wanted breakfast. And he'd gone to the other side of the Galilee, so they walked all the way around it. Debbie Sue and I have been to the Galilee. That was a long walk. But they walked around, they found Jesus, and they're wanting breakfast. And Jesus told them, I am breakfast. I am the manna. I was sent down from heaven. If you eat of this bread, you'll live forever. If you drink my blood, you'll live forever. And they're going, what are we, cannibals or something? They didn't understand it. They were following Jesus for the miracles. A lot of people today, they go to church because that's what their mother and daddy did. They go to church to see a show, hear some good singing, hear some good teaching. No. This is about a relationship, a love relationship. This is about courting. This is about elopement. You know what an elopement is? It's when you and your loved one, y'all flee the area. You don't tell anybody. Nobody else is involved but the two of you. That's what this is about, an elopement. On Pentecost, maybe. Pentecost, the central branch in the 7-branch menorah. God's magnum opus. Could it be that this is the Pentecost? That God turns it all around and He brings us all home? And once again, we're all together in His presence at the throne of God in our immortal bodies forever? I think that's something to talk about. I hope you do too. God bless you.